Every time you turn on the tap in Las Vegas, safe, clear water comes out. But the water didn't start off this clean when it was in the Colorado River or even Lake Mead. Water treatment is the process of cleaning water to make it safe for drinking, cooking, and other uses. It removes contaminants like dirt, bacteria, chemicals, and metals that can be harmful to people and the environment. Without water treatment, water we use every day would not be safe to drink. But how does this process work? Most water treatment plants use a series of steps to clean water. First, coagulation adds certain chemicals to make dirt and other particles stick together. Next, sedimentation allows these clumps to settle to the bottom of the holding tank. Then, filtration removes even smaller particles by passing the water through layers of sand, gravel, or charcoal. Finally, disinfection kills bacteria and viruses using chemicals like chlorine or ultraviolet light. These steps ensure the water is clean and safe to drink. Southern Nevada Water Authority's Jessica Steigerwald is here to explain some of the unique steps Las Vegas has when it comes to treating its water and why it's done this way.
So here in Las Vegas, we use ozone as our main disinfectant for our water treatment process. So the ozonation step happens first. We add ozone to the water, and then it's allowed to react for a certain amount of time, and it deals with the pathogens that might be in the water and also does a really good job of removing some of the organic contaminants. So Lake Mead is a really important part of the water supply here. It provides 90% of the water to the Las Vegas Valley, and then the other 10% comes from groundwater. And then it's also where our treated wastewater goes. So we have sort of a circular water cycle here in Las Vegas. The main way that we make sure water meets safety standards is by doing a lot of testing. So in 2023, they collected over 50,000 samples and did over 320,000 analyses on those samples. And then the other aspect of it is that the water quality is monitored 24/7, 365 days a year. And so if there's an issue, we'll know about it right away. One of the advantages of doing a lot of testing is that we would know far ahead of time if a contaminant was starting to become a problem. So if we saw a new contaminant or saw a contaminant that was starting to be present at concentrations that were getting close to maybe the point where they would be an issue for human health, then we would have a lot of time to be able to modify the treatment process and figure out how to best remove that contaminant if it wasn't already being treated.